clitoris is a very important part when it comes to female sexual pleasure. Therefore, understanding its location and its function is very, very important. In this video, I'm going to give you the 4 important functions of the clitoris. And then towards the end of this very short video, I'm going to tell you and show you exactly where the clitoris is located. It just dawned on me that some couples or some male spouses may not know where this very, very important female organ is located, and knowing where it's located and its function can go a long way in enhancing sexual pleasure and intimacy in a relationship. Now, before I give you the 4 main and important functions of the clitoris, I want you to go ahead and click that subscribe button, and don't forget to click the notification bell so that you do not miss any of these important sex education videos. Now, here are the 4 reasons why it is very important for a man to understand the importance of the clitoris on the female body. The number 1 reason why a man should know the function of the clitoris is because it maximizes pleasure. Yes, like I've mentioned in past videos, for the longest time it was believed that the clitoris had 8,000 nerve endings. However, recent studies show that it actually has about 12,000 nerve endings and not 8,000, making it the most sensitive organ in a woman's body. With all those nerve endings, it makes it highly sensitive, and it is the most sensitive part in a female's body. Hence, it's important for a man to know the function and the location of this organ. And then the second function of the clitoris is the clitoris enhances satisfaction. Yes, it does. It turns out most women require clitoral stimulation in order for them to reach an orgasm, and ignoring this very important aspect may lead to dissatisfaction and frustration as far as the woman is concerned. Yes, ignoring the clitoris altogether may lead to frustration and an unsatisfying sexual experience. So it's important for the man to know the function of this little organ on a woman's body. Then the third function of the clitoris is it actually strengthens the couple's emotional connection. When a man takes the time to learn and understand the function and the location of the clitoris, it shows that they care, and it does not just increase the trust, but also it deepens the couple's connection. It also shows that the man is interested in their spouse's pleasure. When they take the time to learn the functions and the location of this tiny and yet important organ, it actually deepens their emotional connection. It shows them that they care, they love their spouse, and they are not selfish. It takes a very, very selfless spouse to learn and understand the female anatomy, especially this tiny little organ that is very, very powerful, that can make the whole difference in ensuring a satisfactory, intimate experience every time the couple gets together. And then at number 4, it actually encourages and fosters better communication between the two spouses. As the man is busy navigating and trying different things on the clitoris, it actually enhances open communication. Being knowledgeable actually allows for better communication as the spouse expresses her comfort, her desires, what feels good, what needs to be changed. For all this to happen, good and open communication has to be in place. There are actually a number of practical ways in which this little organ, the clitoris, can actually be stimulated for maximum pleasure and, of course, a better sex life. The most common and basic way of stimulating the clitoris is through fingering and, of course, through using the tongue. Each of these techniques have their own advantages, and, of course, the results do vary depending on how skilled the man stimulating the clitoris is. However, the tongue is most powerful when it comes to clitoris stimulation through oral sex for many reasons, including lubrication, because the tongue is already well lubricated versus the fingers. With the fingers, you may actually need some extra lubrication. And like I've mentioned, the clitoris is highly sensitive. It can easily turn to pain if the person performing the stimulation's fingers are not well lubricated, and that is not going to work for the woman. It may completely turn it off. It may end your intimacy session prematurely. So it's very important to navigate the clitoris with extreme care. Handle it delicately. If unsure, make sure that you use lubrication. If you want more natural lubrication, you can use coconut oil. Coconut oil is natural and it does a fantastic job, especially for those of you who do not perform oral sex for one reason or another. If you're going to use your fingers, make sure that your fingers are well lubricated and you do not have any hang nails or chapped nails, because this is definitely going to cause a lot of discomfort and pain on your woman, and that's the last thing that you want. Let me know if you want a video on the tips on how to actually do this, because there's a technique. Okay, let me know if you need the tips on exactly how to stimulate the clitoris. I'll definitely work on a video for you guys. I'm here for you. Okay, now for the $1 million question. Believe it or not, some couples' lives are about to be transformed in an amazing way, because for the longest time they had no idea where this clitoris is located. Okay, the clitoris is actually located at the top of the vulva, and the vulva is what most people consider as the vagina, which is the external part of the vagina. You cannot see the vagina. The vagina is actually inside. You cannot see it. What you actually see outside is the vulva. Externally, it's pea-sized. However, it extends inside the body, wrapping around the vaginal canal. So it's actually bigger on the inside, but very small on the outside, and yet very powerful. So now that you know, or you've confirmed where this little powerful organ is located, would you like a video on tips on how to actually stimulate the clitoris to get your wife singing songs of praise or speaking in tongues because of the pleasure that you'll be providing for her? Leave me a comment below or a heart emoji and I'll know exactly what to do. Remember to check the description box below for useful links that include my one-on-one sexual intimacy coaching sessions and the link to my book, Spice It Up, It's Time to Revive Your Intimacy. If you enjoyed this video, I know for sure that you'll enjoy this next one here. Go ahead and watch it. Remember to do small things with great love. From my heart to yours, remember to keep it spicy. I'll see you next time. God bless you. I love you. I sincerely do. Cheers.